I'm Jamie.
And I'm Jamie. He's gay.
And he's the fat man.
Together we're Gay and the Fat Man.
This is episode 4. Today is Friday. Oh, today's Friday. I said Saturday on the last video. Oops.
Yep, there we go.
Today is Friday,
back
August 6th. And it is, a little after, 5 after? I think 5 after 10 right now?
Yeah, it's about 5 after 10.
Alright, and again, we have another serious subject that we're wanting to speak about today. Mm-hmm. And my friend here decided to choose this one because it kind of pertains to me and family of mine.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to discuss it from a straight person's point of view. And so I'm going to give him the floor now.
And that topic would be, ladies and gentlemen, Proposition 8. That was just overturned in California as being unconstitutional.
Now we're waiting on it to hit the Bible Belt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But, you know, it amazes me that these government bigots can come out and say, we think this is right for you. Doesn't matter what you think. We think, you know, this should be controlled and contained and, you know, it should be outlawed and illegal. You know, you shouldn't be able to live your lives. You shouldn't be able to be happy. And honestly, people...
It's for the betterment of mankind.
Yeah, they say it's for the betterment of mankind. But honestly, people, it sickens me. I mean, I'm a straight man, and I'm not going to lie to you. Back in high school, I was a homophobe. I really was. I was a homophobe. I was like, oh, that's gay. You're gay. Oh, you know. Oh, look, you're standing too close to that guy. You're gay. Ooh. So, but it's like, one thing that really woke me up, I want to tell you a quick story here about this guy here. All right? A couple years after we got out of high school,
2002.
2002.
End of 2000.
1 year after we got out of high school. So a year after we got out of high school, I had begun hearing stories, you know, whispers, stuff through the grapevine, that he was gay. And of course, you know, I wrote it off. I was like, oh, you know, whatever, you know, whatever. If he is, he'll tell me. That's the thing, because, you know, he's my brother, you know. And then one day, I was at his brother's house, and I was sitting there on the couch looking through some CDs, right? And I was flipping through the CD book, and he comes up beside me, and I swear to you, he was as white as a ghost. You know, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I look up and I'm like, dude? And he goes, wait a minute, I got something to tell you. I just, you know, and he's stuttering, and I'm like, spit it out, man. And he goes, I'm gay. And I go, and?
True story.
And his eyes are as big as saucer plates, and I look back down to the CD book and flip a couple more pages, and I'm like, dude, where's this CD at? You know, I can't remember the title, but it was like, dude, where's this, you know, particular CD at? And he goes, what? And that's when I look up at him and I say, you honestly believe me to shun you just because you're gay? You know, just because you enjoy a different kind of sex now? You know, you want to date men instead of women? I'm like, dude, you're my brother. I don't care. Okay? You're still the same guy you've always been. You're no different than me than you have ever been. And if only all people could be like that, if only all people could react the same way. And it amazes me that we were a nation built on equality. You know, all men are created equal. You know, and we all live under the same rights. You know, and they try to take those rights away as much as they possibly can. Anything that's different, anything that they don't understand, they shun, and they just try to come out and say it's wrong. You know, just because I don't understand it, just because I personally don't like it, because of my personal opinion, it's wrong for you too. That would be like me coming up to you and saying, okay,
I don't like chocolate, you can't like it either.
Exactly, yeah. It'd be like, okay, I don't like, or, you know, I like heavy metal, so that means you have to like it too, or you're going to jail. You know?
It's honestly no different than racism.
It isn't. And see, that's the thing that kills me. You know, people just automatically a lot of people just automatically, they see something that they don't understand, they see something that they don't like personally, and they try to force their opinions on everybody else. And okay, America is a democracy. America is by the people, for the people. Okay? So that means it's what appeals to everyone. Not just a small group of people over here, but the big picture. You know,
that small group of people over here seem to be getting their way more than the big picture.
And it just it really kills me to see people acting in such a manner, because and this is coming from red-blooded, meat-eating American male. I find it horrible that people would just oppress anybody for any reason. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you, judge somebody based on the color of their skin, or judge somebody based on their sexual preferences? What right is it of ours to judge other people? There's another famous quote, and that's from a very famous book. And that quote is, "Judge lest not ye be judged." Okay? And these people are out here just condemning homosexual people and condemning people of other races.
Well, what about the government saying that they want to keep church and state separate, yet the reason the laws they pass against homosexuality come from the Bible?
They try to say, oh, well, it's in the Bible because of this. It's not right. It's against everything.
And I'm a theologian.
Yeah. I mean, and I just don't understand it for the life of me, the way these people work. And another thing we touched on in our last video, and I really want to just lay into it this time, and that's the Westboro Baptist Church. We talked about them protesting soldiers' funerals, but then also they protest homosexuality.
They're picking and choosing.
Why, as a human being, why would you want to subjugate, why would you want to just oppress another group of people that have never done anything at all to you? I mean, that'd be like me just walking down the street one day and seeing a guy I've never seen before, and then just devoting my entire existence to making that guy's life miserable, just because I thought to do it, for no reason, no good reason whatsoever. And it's like, honestly, if you don't like them, that's fine. That's your opinion. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. That's why God gave us free will. That's why we have free will in the first place. I mean, because we can each have an opinion. We can each have our own beliefs, And these people are out here trying to force their beliefs and their opinions on everybody else, saying, we're right, you're wrong, and you're going to burn in hell because of it. And it sickens me that there are people out there that are just scum enough to protest other people because of their lifestyle choices. I mean, why would you do that? Really? I mean, what?
What about the phrase, your homosexual marriage will ruin my hetero marriage?
Yeah, and that's like, there was a comedian by the name of House Parks,
who played on Queer as Folk.
And he said in his stand-up special, Charmageddon, you need to go watch, it's very funny. And he said, people always say your homosexual marriage is going to ruin my heterosexual marriage. But he said that's stupid, that's ridiculous, because the only way a homosexual is going to ruin a heterosexual marriage is if the man is gay. Honestly, it's not like, just walking down the street one day and a gay guy walks by and says, "Hi, I'm gay," and then you're like, No, I'm gay too. Oh my God.
We can't be married anymore.
Yeah, we can't be married because I suddenly turned gay. Oh my God. Oh.
But yet you look at Canada, and Canada has already made it legal. The European countries, they just really don't care. America is one of the main ones who care. Except for maybe like Iran and Iraq. Shouldn't that say something right there when they're hanging gays, and then America's doing pretty much the same thing? They're actually upholding sodomy laws. that were put in the books 100 years ago, they're actually upholding these laws. There are people who are going undercover and picking up people from clubs and then arresting them under sodomy laws. Even though they haven't committed the act, they're still arresting them because they were going to do the presumption of committing the law, of breaking the law.
Yeah, I mean,
come on.
That's entrapment. I mean,
why ain't they arresting women for giving men blowjobs? Oral sex is illegal in most states too.
Yeah.
But you don't see them taking women home and arresting them for giving somebody oral sex. Hell no, they'd be giving it to them. That's my 2 cents in the subject.
I mean, on a lighter note, some comedians put it in a lighter note. Like there was one, I can't remember who it was, but he said, I think they should legalize gay marriage because I think gay people should suffer like all the straight people do through marriage.
They want to fix the economy, legalize gay marriage. Because there'd be so many marriages, the economy would go up, and then there'd be so many divorces, the economy would go up. There you go, the economy's fixed.
It's like
legalize gay marriage and the economy be fixed.
We suddenly have a surplus and we don't know why.
And it's the truth. I mean, no offense to my gay brethren, but y'all know you fickle. You know it. You know it.
Everybody can be.
Some of you aren't, but majority, you know you are.
Oh.
You go to a club with Stan, the next night you're going to a club with Hilda.
Just for the record, that was another good Southern word. Summians. Summians. I'd like to know how to spell that. Summians. Summians are, Summians aren't. Priceless. I love it. Born and raised in the South, but really.
They must yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some of you speak it, some of you don't.
But as we went off on a tangent again. Sorry about that. But yeah, I mean,
more of a rant.
Yeah, more of a rant. Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, I mean, as I was saying, it really pains me to see people acting this way. And if you read the Bible, it's all about acceptance. I mean, most religions,
it's about love and respect and acceptance.
Love and fellowship with your brothers and sisters, and I don't know. I don't understand.
And all these Christians want to keep showing. Jesus hung out with mostly drunks, prostitutes, and lepers. Why? Because those were the ones who needed it.
Yeah.
Instead of turning them away, he was there with them. And what are most churches doing nowadays? Turning them away. And you really think Jesus is smiling at you when he himself done the complete opposite of what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, it pains me to see this, and I'm very, very glad for all the homosexuals out there that Proposition 8 got overturned in California, and
hopefully it'll reach across
all 50 states. And because why would you bother somebody who just wants love? Why would you want to interfere with somebody's life to the point where they can't find love, they can't find happiness?
Because you care about yourself and only yourself.
Because of your beliefs.
Displaying.
I mean, honestly, because of your beliefs, you want to deny someone of their happiness and well-being. Why?
And we know we're going to catch a lot of flack about this.
Oh, yeah,
frankly, we don't care. Because if you can voice your opinion, we can voice ours.
It doesn't matter. I mean, everybody has an opinion.
And call us what you want. It doesn't matter. It's only words.
Yeah. But I suppose we're going to go ahead and wrap this up because I'm pretty sure we've gotten the point across.
If we haven't, then I don't think anything
Feel
will.
Feel free to comment on what you think right down here.
Be negative, be positive.
Yeah,
the only thing
everything.
I ask is don't be going off and calling people who are leaving their comments stupid and calling them names.
Don't be
be
hateful.
grown up.
I mean, be adults here. Don't be hateful to people. Just be civil. If you have a problem with what we said, leave us a comment and say something about it. But don't be hateful about it. I mean, really.
Because it will be deleted. I promise you.
Don't try
I will monitor it.
Don't try to flame the comments and everything.
I will monitor it.
But don't try to flame the comments and everything, and it just because it's not worth it. Why would you waste your time on that?
It makes you look like an idiot.
But
when you can't come up with decent words, it makes you look like an idiot. But anyways, I'm Jamie.
And I'm Jamie. He's gay.
And he's the fat man.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.